To your family at this time. May the peace of y'all be with each and every one of you brothers and sisters. Right here, you seeing a picture of our nation flag, the nation of Yada, our brothers and sisters, that soon will be available for all brothers and sisters who want one. So with that, brothers and sisters, I have to do a very important video. I'd like to say, may the peace of y'all be with each and every one of you. May the peace of y'all be upon you. We will achieve this peace when we obey Yah and unite, as Yah tell us to unite. And in this video, I'm going to show you the words of Yah that is very important, brothers, at this time. It's eminent that we must obey Yah to bring forth all of these wonderful promises of Yah. I'm going to show you all Yah promises for you and for me, for our nation. It's very important, brother and sister. I'm going to show you why it's a dumb move to follow in the ways of the ones that came before us in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and to this present day, to March. It's never been fruitful for us as a nation of people. It never stopped the death among us. It's never stopped the incarceration among us, brothers and sisters. And now our people asking for freedom from our enemies, brothers and sisters. But we only get it our way. For a long time, we did not know this as a nation of people. We tried these things through the leaders that was given to us, that came up among us, and the ones we appointed as leaders, but did not know Yah, did not know the ways of Yah, brothers and sisters. Take that to heart, brothers and sisters. Take it to heart when I'm saying the ways of Yah, brothers and sisters. I'm going to show you from the prophet book, Yashayah, but the King James Version, the translator translated his name, Isaiah chapter 60. It's very important that you follow me at this time. I'm going to take you there. I'm reading this from the Living Bible, paraphrase translation, because all scriptures, translations are paraphrased. They put it in their own words. That's why they was translations. So keep that in mind. Majority of the scripture you have, just about all translations do not include the name of the Creator Yah in there, except for in spotted places. Spotted places. Like you can see it in some translation in Psalms 68:4, where it say he rides in heaven or on the clouds by his name Yah, he rules in the heavens. But keep in mind, Yah created all things and even earth for us to dwell in. Yes. And left this earth under the care of Adam kind. You keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. It's very important. So with that, I'm going to get into it. I'm trying not to make this video too long, but I'm going to read chapter 60 in its entirety, that you may get the words of Yah and understand them, why we must follow the ways of Yah and not our own ways. Just like the scripture say, let your thoughts and your ways become Yah thoughts and ways. So we must think like him. You must follow him. And Yah said in the book of Jeremiah, that the King James Version translated his name, Jeremiah, chapter 53, brothers and sisters. Plain to tell you in verse 3 that Yah was going to set up responsible teachers to lead his people home. It's very important, brothers and sisters, in which I am one of them, brothers and sisters. I am responsible to lead you back to Yah, along with the rest that will be chosen by Yah. Because it's Yah doing, brothers and sisters, to raise up some at this time, to guide you, to lead you on the right path. Because all do not have the Ruach, the Spirit of Yah, to guide you, to lead you in the right direction. They would take you on the wrong road of destruction and death and much suffering, continuous sufferings. That the ones like Martin Luther King had a dream, and some today say they have visions. And the scripture plainly tell you in the book of Isaiah, if it's not according to the Father's word, the laws and the prophets, the truth is not in the people. even of our own nation. So with that, let's get into it, brothers, right here. And in the book, prophet book Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1, it reads, it said, arise, my people. See, it's talking about his people, his nation, arise. Remember, in the prophet book Ezekiel, chapter 37, it talks about the dry bones arising again from the grave of exile. Just talking about the same thing, arise. Would you be aware? See, we rise with knowledge. All the words we have from the prophet is the knowledge that comes from Yah, the revelation, the revealing, the Ayah. Ayah is A-Y-A-H. In Arabic language, it means revelation, a sign, evidence. So keep that in mind. This is the revelation of Yah to you that don't know these things. Right here, it says, arise, my people. It said, let your light, see, let your light, remember the light is the laws of Yah. Let your light shine. That means we must walk in the laws of Yah, obedience to Yah. That was the first part of the covenant. And when you read in Deuteronomy 28, verse 1 to 14, he said, well, we obey him. Everything is predicated on that we obey Yah, not disobedience to Yah. That is what led us into captivity, to punishment, the exiling of the land. And that was the punishment, to be scattered throughout the nations where we are today. Right here, it says, let your light shine. We quoted that many times in churches, of the churches of falsehood. But it said, let your light shine for all the nations to see. You see that? So take that to mind, to all the nations, the purpose to let all the nations see, because right now we are scattered into all the nations to see. For the honor, they got glory, but I use the word honor, for the honor of Yah is streaming from you. You see that? The honor of Yah comes from you. In Ezekiel chapter 37, tell you, when all y'all pours spirit upon us, which is the spirit of knowledge. See, who is coming from? The people of Yah, for all the nations to see. Keep that in mind. It said, darkness as black as night shall come. Excuse me, it shall cover all the people of the earth. You see that? It's showing you we are the only ones who bear this light. But all the people of the earth is covered with the darkness. See, as black as night. Let me keep reading. But the honor, they got glory, but the honor which is the reverence, the honor of Yah will shine from you. See, he repeats it again. So take that to heart and mind. All the nations will, see, it's all the nations. Now that people think about the United Nations, when you think about this, all the nations will come to your light. You see that? Right there alone to tell you, we do not go to the nations to ask for freedom. We do not march to the nations. Yah promises the nation will come to us, to our light. Remember, when we say light, we'll think broader than that. With the understanding mind of today is law, the laws of Yah. See, the government, the kingdom, think the kingdom. Think sovereignty. Think the one nation under Yah, in Yah. Think the one world order. You got to think broader. When it talk about light, it talk about all of it. And it's given to us. The world is in darkness. Keep that in mind. It says, mighty kings will come. You see that? To see the honor of Yah upon you. You see that? They got glory, but it's the honor, the radiant light, the law, the righteousness of Yah upon you. That's what it's telling you right there. When you obey Yah, they will come to your light. Let me keep reading. It says, lift up your eyes and see. See, when it says lift up your eyes, the eyes is between your mind, your intellect, your mental faculties, where you understand and know, to acknowledge, to recognize what Allah is saying to you. See, and see, to understand, to know. For your sons and daughters are coming home. You see that? To you from distant lands. You see that? We are the ones in distant lands that is in the west. Your eyes will shine. See, it said your eyes will shine with joy, and your hearts will thrill for mine. Let me make sure I got that right. It said your heart will thrill for merchants. Let me make sure I got it. Said your hearts. Let me make sure I got my right spot. Okay, let me pin it. I gotta put it right here. I know where I'm at, but I gotta make sure I don't lose my place. I got the pin, so we can stand line. It's saying your hearts will thrill for merchants from around the world will flow to you, bringing you wealth from many lands. You see that? As we obey Yah, this is prophecy. Vast droves of camels will converge upon you. Dromedaries from Midian, Sheba, and Ephah too, bringing gold and incense to add to the praise of Barah. See the Creator? The flocks of Kedar shall be given you. See, the showing where the flocks are going to come from, Kedar shall be given you. And the rams of Nebaioth for my altars. See, and I will honor my wonderful temple in that day. You see that? Showing the temple going to be rebuilt as well when we get home. And who are these who fly like a cloud? See? Like clouds move in the sky to Israel. Yeah. See that? Like doves to their nest. See, like birds go home to their nest where they built in the trees. He said, I have reserved the ships of many lands, the very best, see, to bring the sons of Israel home again from far away. You keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. I've been telling you that about the ships, why we must dwell near the coastlines, and why we must gather to the coastlines, because the ships are coming to the coastlines, bringing their wealth with them. You see that? Surely we're going to have possessions, wealth with us. That's why I say when we obey Yah, the wealth is going to be given to us. When the ships pick us up, we're going to take our wealth with us. As we accumulate wealth, that's why I tell you, when we gather together in this location I'm working on, and with your help, it would speed up quicker. If you follow the words of Yah and advice from your brother, that I go by the guidance of Yah, and we get land near the seashore waiting for the boats that Allah said He have reserved ships of many lands. See, of many lands. So remember, we are scattered throughout the earth, and many islands we are on at this time, to take us home back to the east coast. It said, and other scriptures point these things out too. It said, for those who wait for me on the coastline. See? So I know we must gather there, brothers, and wait. Yes, but as we're waiting, we're still living and working and taking care of each other. But now we'll be in close counter where we have our own business working together, and we accumulate the wealth. Like this is all in this prophecy. It said, for the Kodesh one of Israel, for the Kodesh one of Israel, Yah, known around the world, has honored you in the eyes of all. You see that? How all y'all can bring the honor when we obey him? When we rise and let our light shine in obedience to Yah? It said, foreigners will come. See, it said foreigners will come. We can't prevent the foreigners from coming. He said they will come and build your cities. You see that? When we get home, they're going to come and build our cities. Presidents and kings will send you aid. You see that? My dear brothers and sisters, I don't lie to you when I speak these words. I only tell you what I see. It said, for though I destroyed you in my anger, which is his judgment, because we disobey him, I will have mercy on you through my mercy. See, through his honor. They got grace, but it's honor. It said, your gates will stay wide open around the clock to receive, to receive the wealth, to receive the wealth of many lands. You see that? That's what I tell you. Don't be afraid to unite, to use your taxes, even to make it easy for you to acquire land near the sea. When we do this all together, it make it much easier and much quicker and faster. We can accumulate much land. This is going to be done, brothers and sisters. I show you this, the plans of Yah. This is the ways of Yah. Y'all give me this knowledge for this time and season to spread it with you, brothers and sisters. You got to take this to heart, brothers and sisters. You got to take this to heart by the will of Yah, brothers and sisters. Let me find my place. I read that part. Let me make sure I'm at. I say the presidents. It said round the clock right here. Let me go right here. See, it's around the clock to receive the wealth of many lands, and the kings of the world will cater to you. You see that? For the nations refusing to be your allies will perish, and they shall be destroyed, and the honor of Lebanon will be yours, and the forest of the firs and pines and the box trees, to beautify my temple. See, they got sanctuary, but it's temple. My temple will be wonderful. See, great. It said the sons of anti-Shemites will come and bow before you, and they will kiss your feet, and they will call, let me go make sure I got it in the right place. They will kiss your feet, and they will call Yah Shalom. They got Jerusalem, but it's Yah Shalom, the city of Yah. You see that? And the wonderful mountain of the Kodesh one, not holy, but the Kodesh one, set apart one of Israel, Yah. Though once despised, see, once hated, despised and hated, and rebuffed by all, you will be beautified, you will be beautiful forever, a joy for all. You see that? For all generations of the world. You see that? When that time comes, all of these promises of Yah will come to pass. He said, for I will make you so. See, Yah said he's going to make us so. Powerful kings and mighty nations shall provide you with the choicest of they got goods, their products, whatever, the wealth of their land to satisfy your every need. You see that? Whatever we want, the time will come, we're going to get it from the kings of the earth. And you will know at last and really understand that I am Yah, am your Savior. You get that in mind, brothers and sisters. When all these things come to pass, and Redeemer, the mighty one of Israel, Yah. See that? And I will exchange your brass for gold, and your iron for silver, and your wood for brass, and your stones for iron. Peace and righteousness shall be your taskmasters. Violence will disappear out of your land. All war will end, and your walls will be salvation, and your gates praise. No longer will you need the sun or moon to give you light, for Yah, your Barah, who is creator, will be your everlasting light, and he will be your honor. Your sun shall never set. The moon shall not go down, for Yah will be your everlasting light. And your days of mourning, see, your days of mourning, all will end, and all your people will be great. They got good, but it's not good. It will be great. Better choice of words for now. And they will possess, see, they will possess their land forever. For I will plant them there with my own hands. This will bring me honor. See, this will bring him honor doing these things. And the smallest family shall multiply into a clan, and the tiny group shall be a mighty nation. And I, Yah, will bring it all to pass when it is time. These are the words of Yah, brothers and sisters, I share with you. These are the words of Yah I give you, brothers and sisters, one step at a time, but we must obey Yah. And we're at this time, brothers and sisters, that we must unite. We must unite and put our monies together to acquire this land near the seashores, the islands, and these things will all come to pass in our time. It's one thing at a time, brothers and sisters. And I showed you the plans of Yah. And with that, I say shalom.